Moving on, Lynn asked, is it OK that the four-letter word in the White House thinks it's a good idea to put more guns in schools? I mean, it's hard with a tweet like that. I don't know what four-letter word Lynn was wanting to use there.
I do.
Yeah, I guess we all do, to be honest. Look, the point is, after last week's shooting in a Florida high school, the US president this week seemed to suggest that arming teachers might be a good idea. Sure. Or you could just tighten up gun laws. Donald Trump suggested up to 20% of teachers might already be able to handle a gun and could receive bonuses if they did that at school. Yes.
Has he just made that statement after watching Kindergarten Cop? Also, my teacher at school couldn't work the video player. I wouldn't have wanted him having a gun.
It's very different standards. So they're allowed guns. At my school, we weren't allowed conkers.
Richard, what's your opinion on this?
Well, I've always been pro-gun, you know that. Yeah, I mean, I think adding more guns into a situation is obviously the way to prevent shooting. I think, in a way, if we take the guns away, the shootings may escalate. And I think that's why he's so firm on literally arming everyone. I think if you don't have a gun in your hand, well, let's not find out what that world would be. I also go, what's the worst-case scenario with banning guns? What's the worst thing that can happen? Just people don't get shot?
Oh.
Sorry.
Have you seen Mad Max?
Yes, it's like Brexit, but less entertaining. It's where they negotiate the treaty in the desert. And
I'll tell you, I mean, the argument for against banning guns is that the wrong people will still get their hands on guns. So you may as well... You know, that old argument that a good guy with a gun will always stop a bad guy with a gun.
OK,
but...
which is why drugs are legal.
Good point. I mean, the interesting thing is there was a security guard, a deputy sheriff, who was armed and was at the school, but didn't go in to try and stop the shooting. And I think the thing that no one's really talking about in this is because it's really scary. The idea of walking in to a mass shooting with a gun, regardless of whether you're a teacher, whether you're a deputy sheriff or a police officer, is really scary. It's not like it is in the movies.
No, if I avoid people who are shooting at me.
Yes, you do. I know that about you.
If
That's
I
your
think
thing,
it's possible.
isn't it?
Yes, I mean, to the extent that I literally just don't go to gun ranges or appear in westerns. It's almost like I don't want to be shot.
No, I don't even go to paintball.
No.
There have been a lot of arguments back and forth this week, but I'm just going to throw this statistic at you. A study by the New York Police Department found that in gunfights, their highly trained officers have an 18% hit rate. This is highly trained New York police officers have an 18% hit rate in gunfights. Is that really what you want in a school?
It's up to us to make it OK. It's time to be positively rebellious and rebelliously positive. As long as we stand up for what we believe in, don't give in to anger or violence. Look out for the little guy. Keep an eye on the big guys. Refuse to keep our mouths shut. And just generally try not to be dicks.